All right. We got it now. We are live at McDonald's. We got a nice corner seats. And we're gonna order the table 130 here. Tell me which sounds better. I think I'm gonna do I'm on the AirPods. Okay. Well, that works out. I think the AirPods look stupid, but they're just so dadgum convenient. It is nice. All right, let's see here. We're going to order on the McDonald's app. We're going to be a paying customer. It looks like the internet here is unstable. It's fine. McDonald's is unstable. Dare I say, some people might say, I'm slightly unstable. I think they'd be horribly wrong. I'm about as stable as it gets. Stable as a seahorse. Let's see, what do we need here? Let's see. My money come in. Oh, yes. That is very strange. Molly's Scholastic order is ready to go. Okay. McCrispy. Look how many McCrispies we can choose from. I think we're gonna go with the let's go with the, should we go for spicy tonight? Do you think? Spicy deluxe? Maybe spicy deluxe with a little ranch dressing. Is that political? Customized. This looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Not available after midnight, of course. But I think we can make that work. Let's go for, this is how you make it keto. You take off the potato roll. Now we're good. And we save changes. Add to bag. What else do we need here? Let's fill ourselves up. Let's go double quarter pounder with cheese. That looks good, doesn't it? It doesn't come out looking like that. It's so dumb. I get them at crispy, and it always came plain until I figured out you have to get the deluxe. That's right. Yeah. Amateur mistake, AG. You need to eat fast food like at least every day to really master the craft, you know. But I'll let it slide because I know you're a little rusty at this, and that's fine. That looks good. We get the sesame seed done off. I think we did. Okay. What do you guys think? What do you think would be healthy to drink here? Maybe a diet Dr. Pepper. That's pretty good for you, right? I'm not in denial. Diet Coke. No, I know that one's bad. When I worked there, lettuce and tomatoes were standard on the crispy chicken meal. Dude, what is America coming to? You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. Diet Dr. Pepper. This place is completely packed tonight. I am stuck in the corner here. Oh, we can't do regular Coke. I'm on the no sugar train. So I think I'm gonna do medium. Don't go for a large. It's diet. What's the matter? It's like water. We'll go for large diet Dr. Pepper. Now, Here's the interesting thing. Oh, we gotta put that. We gotta send this link to Dave and Dad because they'll probably want to be involved in the McDonald's stream here. Copy. Let's see if I can do that. Copy. We'll send one to. Come on, phone. Yeah, that worked. We'll send one to Dad. We'll send one to Davey. And hopefully they'll join us. They'll join us amongst the classiness. Let me tell you who's in here. Right next to me is a group of 4 Spanish-speaking gentlemen. We have, looks like a girls' basketball team, maybe 7th grade. There's a school bus outside. Looks like their parents. There's a couple blue slushies. A group of people staring at their phones. A young man drinking a chocolate chip, and looks like a 60-year-old man with his wife and another couple staring straight at me. So, McDonald's fun situation. Way to make it. You're bringing the politics. Grape and Pine, you're not going to like this stream, I don't think. I don't think you're going to like it. You're going to guilt trip me the whole time. I feel it coming. I feel it coming. Yes, thumbs up. Thumbs up indeed. All right, Grape and Pine. This order, just don't watch what I'm about to do to myself, okay? Just in the rural Midwest, we can't always live the way that we want to. You know, I haven't killed any of my own poultry today, and you know, we get the deal. We get the 25% off mobile order here. So we're gonna get this food for use deal. Okay. Yes, I'm at the right place. Here's the deal. Now here's where the working class politics comes in. Where's my deal on there? I think it might be. Here's the deal. Total $13.27. I think I can swing that on a Friday night. I'll reach deep into the wallet. I'm a teacher, Walmart worker's salary here. Oh, hey, look at that. The mobile deal brings it to 1088. And we ain't slumming it here, people. We're doing table service. I would let you know my table number, but I don't want you to find me. I don't want to be doxxed. You know what? I'll go ahead and dox myself. I'm at table 130, just so you know. Okay. You go ahead and find me. It's fine. I'll put you on the podcast. Hey, there we go. I know it's bad while I kept it once. Look at this. Look at next to me. Someone just left a free fry. They didn't even charge for that. That's just there. And there's more. Let's see. I think I may be able to use my phone still. Oh yeah. Settings. Let's see. See if you can get brief. Let's see. This one. Look at that. There it is. Look at that. Look at that classiness. Pretty cool. All right, so we're back to that. We'll leave it like that. Connection is unstable. That's why I kept it once in a while. Plus, my dog loves the nuggets. Oh, Grape and Pine, I love you too. I love you guys. So, what's a good video to watch in McDonald's? I think I've got a good one here. Let me see. We'll watch this while they bring the food. No. What was it? AI Alpha? What was it? I just watched it a second ago. I think we can find it if I use my brain. I use my big brain. My kids are watching lots of Veggie Tales. Let's watch these back to back. This will take all my money away, but that's fine. I don't mind. Do you like A&W food? You know, I've never really had A&W. I don't think I've ever ate there. I've had the root beer, but let's see. So here's what big happened this week. Let's do this one. How Israel assassinate Hassan Nasrallah in Lebanon. McDonald's
This is a multi-building site complete with an underground bunker where Hassan Nasrallah met with his top commanders.
No, wait.
There are three possible scenarios we can consider what led to his elimination. The first scenario involves a tip-off allegedly provided by external spy agency, giving precise coordinates for dropping multiple bunker buster bomb. The second scenario suggests the use of laser-guided targeting, facilitated by Israeli Mossad agents. In the third scenario, 5 years of communication hacking was used to determine the exact date, allowing them to deploy around 80 different types of weapons on these two buildings complex. We'll also look into the engineering behind this bunker buster bomb, the GBU-39 glide weapon, and the Mark 82 used in this strike, all in the video ahead. This is Dahiyah, a neighborhood near Beirut, known for being a focal point during Israeli airstrikes. One of the key landmarks here is the Hezbollah headquarters. At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary 6-story residential building, complete with a solar-paneled roof. However, there's more to this structure than meets the eye. What makes this building particularly noteworthy is its underground basement, which is rumored to contain a network of tunnels. These tunnels are believed to serve as emergency escape routes, adding to the site's strategic importance. Let's take a look at Scenario 1. Hassan Nasrallah, a high-value asset, has been in hiding for the last 4 years.
Man.
The IDF was able to pinpoint the date, event, and location of a 6-storied multi-building complex where he was believed to be present. However, there were reports that an undercover agent, possibly Iranian, informed Israeli officials about Nasrallah's arrival in a car. He reportedly arrived at Hezbollah's underground headquarters in the southern suburbs of Beirut for a meeting with several leaders. The tip-off was allegedly received by Israeli officials on the afternoon of Saturday, September 27th. A fighter jet was expected to target and illuminate the building using its laser targeting pod, focusing on one of the specific buildings. Subsequently, a dozen of F-15 jets dropped not one but 80 bombs of various types. The tip of the spear would have been the bunker buster bomb that can penetrate through this 6-story building, leveling all 6 structures to the ground and in the process eliminating Hassan Nasrallah in the action. Let's consider Scenario 2. If an Iranian spy had not assisted the IDF, a Mossad agent or soldier might have been nearby, confirming Nasrallah's location or possibly illuminating the target with a ground-based laser. In this case, GPS coordinates would have been transmitted to the IDF.
Let's put a pause on this for a second. I'll put a pause on this. And I will We can get creative here. We can do. Let's go fill this piece up. No, it's still up. Ooh, should we do ice? Let's do a little bit of ice. Good. Healthy. There we go. Okay. Then we want. That looks nice, doesn't it? Doesn't that look good? Let's see. We want. I think I gotta work. There we go. Right there. We're good. Look at this. Look at this masterpiece. Man. Life is good. All right. Let's put back on that good TV. That horrible TV. What was I? You guys didn't even see that. Did you not even see that? You gotta see it up close. What we're working with here. We got the Dr. Pepper now. And look at that. Now we're ready. Now we're complete. Let's go back and put the TV on. There we go.
Once ready, the F-15 jets would have dropped around 80 bombs of different types, leveling the entire 6-building complex. The reason for dropping so many bombs was to ensure the elimination of a high-value target like Hassan Nasrallah. Unfortunately, the collateral damage resulted in a significant number of innocent civilian casualties, a tragic cost associated with this operation. And finally, we have scenario 3, which is the most likely. Hacking Hezbollah's communication system for the last 5 years to intercept encrypted messages without deploying any agents into Lebanon or Beirut. Upon learning that the Hezbollah leader had arrived at the building, an F-15 fighter jets flew and dropped barrage of bombs, eliminating the entire leadership inside the underground bunker. Out of the 80 bombs used, the IDF also deployed the Mark 82 weapon, the Bunker Buster, and the GBU-39, which were part of a purchase valued at around $3 billion from the US. This is the Bunker Buster bomb. It has a laser sensor at the front, and just behind that are adjustable fins. In the midsection, there is a warhead that weighs approximately 650 pounds containing tritonal explosive. This is a mixture of 80% TNT and 20% aluminum powder. Finally, we have the retractable fins at the rear. To give you a better sense of its size, comparing it to a person can be helpful. The casing has a length of approximately 19 feet long, which translates to around 5 meters. This section is made of an artillery barrel, which is very strong, and has a diameter of 14.5 inches, which translates to around 37 centimeters, making it relatively narrow. They intentionally made the smaller cross-sectional area. This means the bomb displaces less material, whether earth or concrete, as it penetrates layers of reinforced bunkers or building, thus allowing it to travel further to almost 100 meters. Let's take a look at how this works.
I say the spicy deluxe. It's a strange commentary for this video, but the spicy deluxe. I guess in a way I'm paying for what's on the screen, which kind of makes the food taste not quite so good, but you can still enjoy it.
Step 1. First, a laser is used to illuminate the target or GPS guidance is already assigned to it.
That's what being an American's all about. It's guiltily enjoying the fruits of imperialism, right?
Step 2.
Or maybe if I had given $10.83, this wouldn't have happened. Perhaps. You guys can blame me if you want.
An F-15 jet flies near the illuminated target and the bomb is released. Step 3. Once the bomb is dropped, the guidance system at the front connects with the tail and fins. This enables the bomb to make precise adjustments, guiding it accurately to its target. Step 4. As mentioned, this is a bunker buster bomb designed to penetrate around 6 meters of reinforced concrete bunkers and can travel up to 100 feet of soft ground or buildings. Step 5. In the past, the GBU-28 has been equipped with a delay fuse like this one, allowing it to detonate after penetrating its target, rather than exploding on impact. The bomb contains 700 pounds of TNT, which generates a blast radius of several hundred meters. Quite significant.
This one's not nearly as interesting as the one I'm going to play here in a minute. But I just wanted to pre-screen this one. In case we watch it in journalism. I want to make sure it's not graphic or anything.
Significant for a bomb of this size. As an engineering channel, we will also look into how these Mark 80 and 82 series of weapon can be turned into a guided bomb. When released, it falls just like a normal dumb weapon. As stated, the bomb can be fitted with a nose fuse, a tail fuse, or both simultaneously. Upon hitting the ground...
Oh, that spiciness got me. The spiciness. Woo! The spicy sauce. Woo! Wow. Which one do I want? Do I want that one? I think I want that one.
The frontal fuse activates, burning the fuse conduit from the front to the back, thus creating a huge explosion.
Shift 1.
The alternative option is using the tail fuse FMU-139. This is usually used for delayed action and is set by the pilot. When it hits the target, the weight of the bomb will penetrate the concrete surface of a building, the fuse activates, and the conduit rod, which creates the 500-pound explosion after a few seconds as programmed. This can create a lot of damage considering its small $4,000 price tag. Let's delve into the process of upgrading this into a guided weapon. First, the transformation begins by removing the low-drag tail, paving the way for the installation of the guidance section. Then this new configuration...
What would Dave Ramsey say about this? I feel like Dave Ramsey. Do you think Dave Ramsey's a Zionist? I bet he is. Christian Zionist. And he'd be fine with these missiles. As long as he knows they're not being put on the credit card. You know what I mean? Just don't put these missiles on the credit card. And luckily, is America putting these on the credit card? Kind of in a way. I wonder if Dave Ramsey's against printing money. He doesn't seem to want to fight the power at all. He just wants you to get out of debt. But leave the power centers as they are. He sees that as a hopeless endeavor, which I think it's kind of spineless. But hey, to each their own.
Nestled inside the tail, we discover the intricacies of its guidance system. Here, the inertial guidance kit collaborates seamlessly with a military-grade global positioning unit, ensuring precise navigation towards its intended target. Alongside these components, one can find the adapter ring facilitating the attachment of the telemetry antenna, crucial for transmitting data, as well as the encryption key battery, safeguarding sensitive information. Venturing deeper into its structure, we encounter the thermal batteries, vital for powering the system, and the composite fins, strategically positioned to aid in directing the missile towards its objective. These fins, meticulously controlled by gears within, maneuver with precision, responding to commands to adjust the trajectory with accuracy. However, the evolution of this weapon doesn't halt here. It can also be added with a laser-guided kit in the front, elevating its intelligence quotient further. To increase the range, they even added wings called the glide bombs or JDAM extended range, or JDAM-ER as they called it. The wing kit will triple the range of JDAM from 15 miles to 46 miles, which translates to around 75 kilometers for the same accuracy. Let's take a look at how this JDAM works. Step 1. Target coordinates can be loaded into this.
This is the JDAM now we're talking about. The JDAM. Let's try this. Let's go on a quest for catch-up. What do you say? I think we can do it. Quest for catch-up. Oh. Get to Look at that. It's good to go. Back to the JNAMs. I do like the NW foods. Grapevine, I'm glad you love me. Trying my best. I know I eat McDonald's sometimes, but I think I'm still a pretty good guy.
Aircraft before takeoff and manually altered by the aircrew in flight prior to weapon release. Step 2. When dropped, the JDAM switches to its internal guidance or GPS. In simpler terms, it uses military-grade satellites to pinpoint it.
I gotta tell Grandma I'm gonna be 30 minutes late. All right. We're gonna go ahead and get an hour at McDonald's. There's a sign. There's no signs against it here. Well, actually, I think there may be one over there about 30 minutes or something. You know, I'll put me front and center. There's some sign that you can only be 30 minutes at McDonald's, but we're gonna pull it out. We're gonna try. Let's see if they run us out. That'd be a good bit of video. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Back to the JDAMs.
Its exact locations if needed, and provides real all-weather capability since GPS is not affected by rain, clouds, fog, or smoke. In short, doesn't miss its target, provided if it's stationary. Step 3. Remember those internal batteries and control gears. The inertial guidance clock keeps track of its position and controls the gears of the fins. So when the JDAM is off course, the fins at the back will redirect or reconfigure according to the GPS or inertial guidance clock to maintain its course. But how does it turn when it does not have wings? Let's take, for example, this guy going skydiving for his vacation. Skydivers will use the surface area of their arms, legs, and torso to change the direction and orientation of their body in the air, just as shown in the animation. My point is, if a human can turn using body surface, now imagine having an aerodynamic weapon that weighs around 500 pounds falling under gravity. A slight deflection on the tail, considering the amount of air pressure, will help it direct to its designated target. As stated, Israel also bought around 5,000 units worth $3 billion of GBU-39 glide weapons with an advanced guidance system. Let us closely examine the parts of the GBU-39. This is the steel-penetrating casing or cable cover. Inside it lies this 113 kilograms or 250-pound unguided bomb. They essentially repurposed this bomb used by the Air Force and re-engineered it to fit inside this casing. This is the arming generator or unit cover. Moving backward is the wing assembly unit. Inside is the fuse well with insensitive munition features. At the rear is the heavily engineered anti-jamming GPS guidance kit. Also, a reminder, this missile utilizes both GPS and laser guidance. Just below is the guidance unit housing. This bomb also houses a small mission computer, as shown here. Closer to it lies the thermal battery unit. Lastly, we have the tail unit that aids in stabilizing the missile. Everyone has been asking where we get our news source. Well, the secret is ground news, so scan the QR code for 40% off to get full access.
All right, well, that was interesting. Put me up, I'll queue up the other one here. That wasn't even the one I really wanted to watch. This one's the one I really wanted to show you guys. This came out 4 hours ago. And this
Iranian
is
ballistic.
How Iran hit Israel. Well, and how McDonald's paid. No, McDonald's paid for the other one. They didn't pay for this one. Dave Ramsey would be. I think Dave Ramsey would be proud of Iran. I think, at least from a financial perspective, because I think Iran just dipped into their savings, and they saved up for these missiles before they launched them into Israel, which is. That's the most important thing of Dave Ramsey's philosophy, is that if you're going to launch missiles into another country, make sure you don't put them on the Visa card, or which is America in this case, the other way around. Anyway, let's cue this one up. How Iran's ballistic missiles strike Israel. I'm almost positive this is a, it appears to be. That is not the best grammar. It sounds a little bit from the East. Well, let me show you what I'm talking about here. How Iran's ballistic missiles strike Israel. Iran's ballistic missiles struck Israel. We're a little off on the conjugation, but maybe just an American. It sounds like an American. It's kind of confusing that there's AI in the name, but from everything I've heard from Scott Ritter and Douglas McGregor, just does appear to be accurate, and appears. Our friend Dave is trying to get in here. It says you will need to connect your mic or cam before you can join the stream, Dave. I'm in McDonald's. I would love to talk to you in McDonald's. Let's text Dad one more time, maybe, Dad. Let's yell at him a little bit. What should we say? We want to be like funny, mean. Click the link. G. That's what he always puts as his name. Click the link, G. Dave, I tried to get you on the StreamYard mobile app, and that should help you get in here, but I don't know if you were able to get it on your phone, because you got it so loaded up with cute pictures of your little ones. But I bet you can figure it out. I'm going to go ahead and watch this Iran ballistic missile
missiles strikes focus on key Iranian ballistic missiles strikes focus on key Israeli military sites such as Nevatim Air Base near Beersheba and Tel Nof Air Base, both of which house the billion-dollar Israeli F-35 fighter jets and other high-value assets. Additional targets included the Hatzerim Air Base in the Negev Desert and the Mossad headquarters in Tel Aviv.
Big catch-up, people.
This is the Fatah hypersonic missile and the Shahab-3, and we'll look into the details why the Arrow missile failed to intercept the Iranian glide vehicles, all in the video ahead. The U.S. traced the launch location to a valley south of the Iranian city of Shiraz. Iran has launched its largest ever attack on Israel, firing 180 ballistic missiles. These missiles traveled more than 1,000 miles from this valley to reach Israel's most populated city and military sites. Iran used variants of the Shahab-3 ballistic missile in its latest attack on Israel. The Shahab-3 is the foundation for all of Iran's medium-range ballistic missiles and uses liquid propellant. It can carry a warhead weighing between 760 and 1,200 kilograms, which translates to 1,675 and 2,645 pounds. How it works. Step 1. The missile is positioned at a 90-degree angle and then fired. Step 2. The ballistic missile's trajectory takes it outside or near the edge of Earth's atmosphere. Step 3. The warhead payload separates from the rocket that carried it aloft and re-enters the atmosphere, descending towards its target. Step 4. The missile can carry a single or multiple warheads, depending on the variant. The warhead separates from the single-stage rocket after it has traveled about more than half the distance to its target. The most prolific Scud variants had a circular error probable of 300 to 450 meters. This means that 50% of the missiles fired at a target would land within a circle of that diameter. This is the Fatah-2, the successor to the Fatah-1. It was used for the first time and is one of Iran's advanced missile systems. This missile is equipped with a hypersonic glide vehicle. Inside it is the warhead, which detaches and allows the missile to maneuver and glide at speeds between Mach 5 and 10. The missile has a range of around 1,500 kilometers, only slightly more than its predecessor, the Fatah-1. What sets it apart from other ballistic missiles is its ability to accelerate outside the Earth's atmosphere, while its aerodynamic control surfaces enable steering to evade the famous Arrow missile's defense system made by Israel. But first, let's look at what is a hypersonic missile. Hypersonic missiles are a challenging technology to master because they are so fast that if the U.S. launched a Scramjet missile, it could reach China in just 18 minutes, traveling at speeds of Mach 5 and above. These Scramjet engines collect oxygen from the atmosphere as they travel, mixing it with hydrogen fuel to create the combustion needed for hypersonic flight. Meanwhile, glide hypersonic vehicles like the Chinese Dongfeng 17 became the first to integrate into production with conventional and nuclear warheads. They are also designed to target U.S. aircraft carriers.
Keep going.
As they can change their trajectory mid-flight.
Hello?
This U.S. Aero AG...
Hey, how are you? Are you sure? Okay, well, I can cut this short and come get him. Okay. Well, thank you for doing that. All right, love you. Bye. Well, I don't think Grandma was very happy with me. But Grandma doesn't watch the live streams. She only watches the shorts. So I don't know if she'll hear this or not. But anyway, can't win them all. Sometimes you guys sit at McDonald's and learn about Iran's missiles, priorities.
EM hypersonic weapon is a missile within a missile which pops out its cover and uses only the glide vehicle kinetic energy as a weapon. And not to forget the Russian hypersonic missile like the Kinzhal. To qualify as a hypersonic missile, it must possess 3 key attributes: speed, maneuverability, and accuracy. Let's look at speed. As we all know, Mach 1 represents the speed of sound, which serves as our benchmark. To better understand this, let's make a few comparisons. Commercial airliners, for example, fly subsonically, just below Mach 1. In contrast, modern fighter jets can travel supersonically, reaching speeds of Mach 2 or 3.
Maybe try opening it in a different
When we refer to
browser.
hypersonic speeds, we're talking about anything Mach 5 and above.
More than one browser.
Space shuttles are an example of vehicles that travel hypersonically, often reaching speeds between...
Like, if you're trying to use Chrome, if you have another browser on your phone, like Firefox or Brave is the one I use, you can try that and it might work if you have another browser. If not, I thought there was a StreamYard app on Android, but I guess there's not. I guess you gotta, maybe that was just iPhone, but anyway.
In Mach 20 and 24, but these can travel only for short distances at this speed. To sum it up, a hypersonic missile should cross Mach 25, which is around 19,000 miles per hour. But wait, that's not it. Hypersonic missiles should also have the capability of covering vast distances, such as from New York to Russia or from China to Texas and vice versa. Before we looked at how Fatah missiles manage to penetrate Israeli air defense, we have to understand how Arrow 3 missile works. The Arrow missile defense system consists of three basic parts: the missile launcher unit, the Green Pine radar antenna, and the Arrow missile. The missile launcher unit is composed of 6 erector launcher tubes housing ready-to-fire missiles. Positioned at the rear of a 2-axle trailer, each launcher, when fully loaded with 6 launch tubes carrying ready-to-fire missiles, weighs 35 tons. The Green Pine radar serves as the warning and fire control radar for the Arrow 3 anti-ballistic air defense missile system. It plays a crucial role in target detection and guidance. The Arrow operates as a 2-stage missile. Let's look inside this engineering technology. This is the solid propellant booster and sustainer rocket motors. At the rocket's peak sits the ignition chamber, triggering the combustion of the solid propellant when activated. This propellant isn't just any substance. It's a meticulously crafted blend of fuel and oxidizer poured into a casing and then cured. Encasing this blend is a protective shell called the motor case. At the core of the rocket lies the propellant burning zone. Here, the solid fuel and oxidizer react, producing incredibly high-temperature combustion gases, which helps to launch the rocket at incredible speed above the Earth's surface. Moving further to the front, the most important part of the missile is the kill vehicle, which can be divided into 3 basic parts. The second...
Kill vehicle. What do you think that does? My guess is it kills people, but I don't want to be presumptuous. Let's see if I'm right. Let's keep watching.
The second stage is the propulsion system with a thrust vectoring nozzle. Just above it is the warhead, a directed high explosive fragmentation weighing 150 kilograms, which translates to 330 pounds. The third stage is the seeker, capable of pivoting itself to track its target. But what's the big deal about this long-range anti-ballistic missile system? Let's start with the propulsion system. The famous THAAD, Terminal High Altitude Area Defense, uses a divert attitude control thrusters. In comparison to the Arrow 3 kill vehicle, which utilizes a thrust vectoring nozzle with a solid fuel rocket, it has a shorter and more limited burn time. It has a few advantages, one of them being the ability to compensate for a lack of radar accuracy. When the radar sends the interceptor to an inaccurate target location, the Arrow 3 kill vehicle can adjust its trajectory. Since intercontinental ballistic missiles travel at very high speeds, the kill vehicle must change its trajectory based on newer, more accurate radar data from its seeker. A failure to fully divert the course to the new target would result in a failure to intercept.
We're watching these missiles.
Now let's take a look how the Israeli defense system works. The Israeli defense system consists of 3 tiers. First up is the long-range Arrow missile defense system, which was designed specifically with Iranian missiles in mind. Each of these system rockets costs a few $1 million, and they can intercept missiles outside the Earth's atmosphere, resulting in enhanced...
Dad, you want me to bring you this ranch dressing? You want me to bring you this?
No.
Could you make some use out of this?
Nope. Don't need it. I'm trying to, my phone's going around because you caught me off guard. I'm getting it hooked up here.
Well, I'm on guard. I'm at poor David Smith is trying to get in this stream. Dave, at least you could write in the chat, perhaps. I don't know, poor Dave. He'll figure it out one day. Oh, private chat. Oh, here's Dave in the private chat.
I need to get rid of this.
Oh, he is writing. He's writing in the private chat. I just watched a video of some whistleblower talking about the adrenochrome market, which sells barrels. Human remains. Dave, we got to get you on this stream. It's killing me that your phone doesn't work. Of course, my funniest friend's phone doesn't work.
Yeah.
Dave writes, it's crazy the amount of information we have access to. Oh, I just watched a video of some whistleblower talking about the adrenochrome market, which sells barrels of human remains. I can't even read the next part, Dave. Anyway, from little ones, let's say that, and victims of vital organ harvesting. Yikes. We got to get you on here, Dave. You're going to be everybody's favorite as soon as we can get you on here. Hey, Tyler, what's up, dude? Hey, Mr. Wonderful. I saw you. You were on the Matt Taibbi, the Racket News. You were big on the stream, dude. You were. I paused it and showed my wife. I was like, look, it's Mr. Wonderful. It's a smoking cat Dad likes. There's like 2,000 people watching. And they liked your comment. They put it up on the screen. You must be proud, man. Anyway, Dad, I'm almost done. Mr. Wonderful was on a big stream with Matt Taibbi the other day with on Racket News for the JD Vance podcast. He had a comment about Vance and they put it up on the screen, the smoking cat. And I go, that's my Mr. Wonderful. I should lay ownership to you, Mr. Wonderful. But anyway, we're checking out these missiles. Almost done. Hang on.
Protection. The second layer of defense is the so-called David Sling system, designed for taking out missiles and drones. Finally, the Iron Dome stops most short-range rocket attacks in Israel. Let's take a look at why the Iron Dome failed to intercept the Iranian ballistic missiles. Apart from discussing the multi-layered missile defense system, the Iron Dome itself has a range of around 40 miles, while the David Sling can intercept ballistic missiles up to a range of 180 miles. The top-tier Arrow anti-ballistic missile systems can target threats up to 1,500 miles away. According to reports, 180 ballistic missiles, which are possibly hypersonic as claimed by the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, were launched. Although the Arrow missile defense system successfully intercepted many missiles before they reached Israel, many still got through. The main problem behind the failure to intercept was after the detachment of the glide vehicle from the launcher. The glide vehicle can change its trajectory multiple times, which confused the Arrow missiles. This maneuver also bypassed the David Sling and finally the Iron Dome system, which is not designed to counter hypersonic missiles like the Fata 2 model. As a result, the interceptor missed their targets and the glide vehicle landed on military bases where the $100 million F-35 jets were stationed. Let's examine the cost implications of a single day of missile attacks. Iran expended over $200 million by launching ballistic missiles along with drones.
See, Dad, you know what I like about this? That this guy tells us how much these missiles cost.
Yeah.
You know what I like about this? Have you ever listened to Dave? Have you ever listened to Dave Ramsey?
Yeah.
So I feel like
The
Dave
guy that
Ramsey,
makes you want to jump off a cliff.
McDonald's funds Israel. Well, maybe Dave Ramsey would be okay with bombing Iran as long as Israel doesn't put it on the credit card. You know, but Dad, wouldn't you say they're kind of putting it on the America credit card? Wouldn't you say?
At this point, it doesn't.
But I think Dave Ramsey would like Iran because I think they pay for their own missiles. Which Dave said it's fine to spend money as long as you've got your own savings saved up. You know what I mean?
What they call that system? The David what?
I think it was David Sling.
Sling, yeah.
Where
they could probably shoot down more missiles if they would update it to the Bill Smith defense system.
That's right. David Smith, he's in the private chat. It's Papa
Is
G.
he?
David just shared something on Facebook about organ harvesting. Oh, Dave, goodness gracious. Dave, we got to get you out of here, man.
Yeah.
We got to get you in McDonald's. See, he's in the chat, but he can't get his camera to work. Yeah. That's a tragedy. We got to figure it out. All right, we're almost done here. I just wanted to mention that besides, I mean, I'm not really focused on the bloodshed. I'm more focused on the on how to apply the Dave Ramsey method correctly in the Middle East.
Whereas the IDF spent $1 billion to defend itself.
Look at that, Dad. I mean, I just don't think Dave Ramsey.
Whereas the IDF spent $1 billion by launching ballistic.
See that $200 million on Iran side.
Missiles along with drones.
And
whereas the IDF spent $1 billion to defend.
I just don't think Dave Ramsey would get behind that. Do they got $1 billion in the bank over there? I mean, maybe it's all this McDonald's money. Maybe it's the $10 that I spent on this double quarter cheeseburger added to the $1 billion. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. I got to find a restaurant. Is there a restaurant that funds Iran in America? Is that legal? I don't know. North Korean hamburger. Come on.
Defend itself. This includes the Arrow missile, which costs around $2.5 million. The David Sling costs around $1 million to produce, while the Iron Dome costs around $20,000 to $100,000 for a single missile, depending on inflation.
You know, what's a few $2.5 million between friends? You know? We got people dying on the street of fentanyl overdose. We got veterans sleeping homeless, but we're giving Israel $2.5 million a missile. Which here's my thing with Israel. I think if you're God's chosen people, why do you need our American money? Won't God take care of you? Just a thought. I think George Carlin said this. What did he say? God's all-knowing, all-powerful, but he's horrible with money. And he needs your money. Israel needs your money, America. And if you don't give it to him, then you're anti-Semitic.
David Sling costs around $1 million to produce, while the Iron Dome costs around $20,000 to $100,000 for a single missile, depending on inflation. By contrast, Iranian ballistic missiles cost around $200,000 each, and its drones only $20,000 to $50,000 each. We make original videos from scratch, so please do subscribe and hit the notification bell. And its drones only $20,000 to $50,000.
See, that's Dave Ramsey bargain hunting. See, what Iran has done is applied the Dave Ramsey method correctly.
How did Dave Ramsey get in this discussion?
Dave Ramsey would be proud of Iran because Iran's just not going willy-nilly putting a $2.5 million missile on the
Yeah,
credit
because
card.
Iran's using missiles paid for by the U.S. taxpayer dollar.
So we're funding both sides of this Middle Eastern war, you're saying? America wouldn't do that.
FEMA's out of money. We can't even the most we can do is send a $730 check to the flood victims. Meanwhile, we've given $630 billion to we're still giving money to Afghanistan. Why?
Dad, I'm here in McDonald's, okay? Like, you can't speak ill of America in McDonald's. It makes me uncomfortable. And I personally don't think America's ever done anything wrong. And, you know, how could the country that gave us Diet Dr. Pepper, how could it be wrong? You're speechless. I've left you speechless. You got nothing to say.
Are you serious?
I've been serious from the day I came out of mom and you held me in your arms. I've been a serious person, and I've never made a joke. Look, Me is here. Me says hi. Hi, Me. I'm in a McDonald's ranting about Israel.
The least I'm worried about is what McDonald's thinks.
Oh, that's all I worry about. I don't care about my wife or my kids or anything. I only care what McDonald's thinks. You know, it's the only place that ever really loved me, Dad. It was McDonald's. They gave me toys. They gave me chicken nuggets. They used to have a play place. They took that away from me.
They did what?
They took the McDonald's play place away from me.
Oh, Lord.
Do you remember how great that was?
You ain't got no place to spend your free time now, do you?
No. I think I may have my 38th birthday party right here. Right here at this table. Right here next to this chewed up fry. See that? Oh. Dad, I said I'd do an hour here. I'm coming up on it.
Yeah.
How's your week been?
Well, I don't know. Ain't got much to say about it.
No. Well, that's good. I think I may finish up and come over there and visit you for a minute. What do you think about that?
Well, that'd be okay.
Me casa, su casa.
You know. Oh, well.
Are you doing your taxes? What are you doing over there?
No, I was looking at my political notes here.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's a page full of things that wouldn't offend anyone.
Oh, I'm sure it wouldn't. Yeah, whenever I have a thought about something, I write it down.
That's cool. A penny for your a ranch dressing for your thoughts. I'll bring it to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Mostly about, you know. I tell you what. Kamala could solve the terrorist problem, though.
How?
Well, you know, that cackle she's got, you know, is it's absolute if you had to listen to that consistently, it's absolute mental torture and abuse.
Maybe you could play it on a loudspeaker like they.
If we send her down to Guantanamo Bay, you know, well, I'll get myself in trouble here, but you know,
I think that
women alone are absolute masters of mental torture and abuse. And if we simply hired them to interrogate and torture all, to interrogate and not even listening to
McDonald's. I am listening to you. I am listening to you.
If we simply hired her to cackle and these other ladies to interrogate and mentally torture all these captured terrorists, the war on terror would be over in less than a year. We would drive them insane.
Bachelor Gary speaks.
Do what?
I said Bachelor Gary's advice for how to end terrorism.
Yeah.
And in the women.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I could say something else, but I won't.
We gotta get Dave on here and let you two just go and get me banned on YouTube. That'd be awesome.
Hey, I could ban you, but
oh, I know you could. You could do it quick.
So anyway,
I'm out of the classroom, so I can say, I think in McDonald's, can you say God bless you in McDonald's? I just did. I think it's okay. No one's coming after me. There's a white car outside. I don't know what that's all about, but
well, as long as there ain't a black Suburban.
There you go. I think we'll be all right. Thank you all for stopping by this very strange stream that I told myself I would stream in McDonald's, and I did. It's over. So I love you, Dad, and I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay.
All right. What do you always say? Love you later.
Love you later. Is my